Hey guys, it's Excella. Welcome to the good, fresh, fun, and exciting video! I'm giving Patsy Cline a run for her money. I go a-walking after midnight out in the moonlight. Patsy Cline probably would have worn nails though. It's just gonna become a reoccurring thing where I don't wear nails, I guess. Because, girl, I keep forgetting to buy them. Hi, it's me out of drag. So you'll have to forgive me for popping up so much in this video, but I have to keep interrupting myself and interjecting my thoughts because I either don't complete the thoughts that I have or I just don't make any sense. So to make the video have more substance, I'm gonna keep popping up. So look forward to me collaborating with myself. Now let's get into it. So how is everyone doing? I'm feeling super lively. I'm feeling super wonderful. I'm feeling my oats. I'm feeling this wig. Thank you, Miss Golgi. Go follow her on Instagram. She's great. Wigs by Golgi. She's also a cute ass boy. Anyway, I wanted to hop in here really quickly. She said quickly, but this video is like 19 minutes long. And make a video about like stupid shit that people are complaining about lately because there's so many things. I'm gonna try to narrow it down to a few. This is probably gonna be a little bit more of a serious kind of video. I'm still gonna try to put some, humor in it to make it entertaining, but like, girl, these people are harassed. And I'm just like, what's your damage? Like, were you not loved enough? Do you not love yourself enough? Some of these people are literally complaining about the dumbest shit. Like, stupid. Like, stop.
Stop. Stop.
Ah! 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 Yeah! First and foremost, you need to calm down. It's actually a really fitting title of the Taylor Swift song because these people need to calm down. Taylor Swift is on my mind, but we're gonna hold her off on her for a second because the one thing that I really want to talk about first is the Little Mermaid. She's black. What do we do? Oh my god, the world is ending. One less white Disney princess? Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh! So people are in an uproar for some reason over the casting of Halle Bailey,
Not Halle Berry, for those of you who can't read,
as the Little Mermaid. For what reason? We don't know. I do think it's funny, not in like a haha way, but like a what is wrong with you kind of way, that people are like pressed about this. Like for like what? Like what is the problem? It is so stupid to me. It is like next level dumb that people are like pressed. Like more pressed than my edges right now. Which I don't know how pressed they are honestly because this is sticking up. But like people are like pressed and I don't understand why. Like, it should be as simple as,
oh, Halle Bailey is cast as Ariel. Congratulations, moving on.
Are you really pressed that Halle Bailey is playing the Little Mermaid? Like, is that really something that bothers you? Is your life so put together and so, like, problemless? Are you really that pressed that Halle Bailey is going to be playing Ariel? Like, are you really that pressed? Are you really that pressed? It's a fucking movie about a fucking mermaid. Mermaids aren't real. Mermaids don't have races. I was scrolling through Facebook the other day and this guy that I used to work with reposted this thing, a picture of 1989 scarlet red hair Ariel versus a picture of Halle Bailey as Ariel. And he's going off in the comments about like, well, I know a lot of red-haired, pale little girls who, what is that called? Who associate, I guess associate is the word, with Ariel and see themselves in her. Okay, good for you. Also, Ariel's hair is like literally red, so maybe you should have those little girls watch Brave and take pride in Merida. One, because she is actually like ginger, and two, because she's not a fish. And then he's going off saying, well, people would be in an uproar if they changed Mulan or Jasmine or Tiana into a white person. That wouldn't make any goddamn sense. Are you stupid? I'm gonna assume that you haven't seen those movies. The stories of Aladdin Princess and the Frog, Mulan, are centered around these women's culture. They're women of color in a specific, maybe a specific part of the world. And I don't know that Tiana's story, I haven't seen Princess of the Frog, if I'm honest. So I don't know if her, like, the location of her story is as important, but I know that it is centered around her culture. So I'm assuming that the location probably plays a part in it. Like, I mean, like the bayou and stuff, obviously. Well, I don't know how obvious that is, because, like, I'm not all there, let's be honest. So I just, like, why, it wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense. Did you miss the part when they did whatever Peter Pan movie that was, and they cast Rooney Mara, I think her name is, Rooney Mara, who knows, as Tiger Lily, who is supposed to be a Native American. She's white as white. She's whiter than I am, and I'm pale. I'm also nailless, which makes me extra pale. No, it doesn't. I'm like vampiric pale. I'm like, I ain't been out in the sun since the 60s pale, and I wasn't even conceived in the 60s. I'm like a ginger, but like without red hair. I'm like that kind of pale. I'm like, set me out in the sun for like 25 seconds and I'm the shade of Ariel's hair pale. So girl, what am I talking about? I feel like I'm going off on a tangent. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, cultures, things, stuff. The story of The Princess and the Frog is centered around Tiana's culture. The story of Mulan is centered around Mulan's culture. The story of Aladdin, while not really about Jasmine, Jasmine's culture plays a part in the story. So for these people, this one on Facebook specifically, I hope he sees this because you need to know that you are a dumbass. The story of these women's cultures can't be changed because it fucks with the story. I meant to say that you can't change their races because it messes with their cultures, which messes with the story, but I don't know how to talk, so. Ariel can be cast as any color under the sun. She could have been Indian, she could have been Native American, she could be black.
Which she's going to be.
She could be white, she could be Asian, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, Filipino. She could be anything because the story does not revolve around her ethnicity. The story revolves around her being a fucking fish who wants to go and suck some dick. That's all the story is. And I think she succeeds also, so good for you, Halle Berry. Woo! I fully just said Halle Berry. Oh, you go suck that dick. You get that, prince. Ooh! If you want to be upset about anything that is incorrect about the casting, why is Ursula not played by a drag queen? Where's Ginger Minge? Ursula, for those of you who aren't aware, is heavily inspired by the late and great Divine, who is an amazing, iconic drag queen. Sure, they got the size casting right, sort of, because Ursula's a big bitch, and Melissa McCarthy is sort of a big bitch. I don't know how big in size she is, but like, the size doesn't matter, girl, it's fine. But you really want to be upset? We should be asking, why isn't Ursula a drag queen? That is an ultimately more important question. My camera's drooping again. Just seems to be like a reoccurring thing with me. I'm gonna fix that. Hold on. Maybe this is why I don't wear nails. It legitimately is because I forget to buy them, but like, this wig is holding together so nicely. This wig is really the tea for you and me. Oh. Anyway, and for people who are saying like,
well, they're taking away the pride of red-haired little girls by recasting Ariel as a black woman.
okay, that movie, the 1989 original version of Little Mermaid,
Still exists.
if there is some kind of pride there for you, have them watch that. Or again, watch Brave. Merida still exists too. And then have them watch the remake. If your children like Disney movies, they're going to like The Little Mermaid. They're going to like the remake. Unless you are a shitty person and teaching them like to be a racist, basically. They're not gonna give a rat's ass what Ariel looks like unless they are a black little girl or even a black little boy, we don't know. And they'll see her on that screen and they'll be like, wow, that looks like me. And at the end of the day, that is what's important. Not to take away from Tiana's importance, but it is also great in terms of visibility and representation to say that there's finally going to be a Black Disney princess who doesn't spend 95% of the movie as a frog. And if you have any kind of problem with that, keep it to yourself. Ugh, these people. I swear. Something else I want to talk about that I think is really stupid is Taylor Swift. I don't think Taylor Swift is stupid. I mean, she might be, but I actually think she's probably really smart. But listen, what I think is really stupid in regards to Taylor Swift is the whole, like, controversy of, like, people in the LGBT community being angry about her latest song, You Need to Calm Down, because I don't even know how to accurately explain it because I don't get it, because it doesn't bother me.
And it might just be because I've been a hardcore Taylor Swift stan for forever.
I don't so much like her last two songs. Like, Me was okay. I like the message behind it, but it sounded very like Trolls. You Need to Calm Down. I forgot what it was called, and that's what I'm talking about. The fuck? I'm a little stupid. Yeah, so gay people specifically are like mad that she like had like drag queens and stuff in her music, and she decided to like openly, like vocally support the LGBT community with, I'm really bad at remembering things and talking. I actually have a really good memory, so I don't know what I'm talking about. No one else does either. For whatever reason, people, specifically people in the LGBT community, are like mad that she like released this song and is vocally supporting our community and like vocally supporting the Equality Act, and like they're like,
Well, girl, you're only doing this for clout, and you only did it because it's Pride Month, and
why are you mad? Like, why are you mad? Like, it annoys me so much that people are like,
We want support and we want, you know, blah, blah, blah.
I don't know what people say. I don't keep up with things. It annoys me so much that people in the LGBT community, like, mine, yeah. We're mining, whine and moan and complain about not getting support and things and like needing equal rights and whatever. And then when people vocally support them, like Taylor Swift, they are mad. Like, girl, why are you mad? Like, what the shafa? You know? Ugh! I don't get it. Like, what is your problem? What do you actually want?
What do you actually want?
Like, do you want support or not? Taylor Swift has admitted, she admitted, this sounds like she's doing something bad, but she's vocally supported the Equality Act, which is supposed to put certain protections on people of the LGBTQ plus community to protect them from discrimination in the workplace and schools. And, you know, I have a hard time talking, which is really stupid that I'm making YouTube videos, but it's how Gucci says in Lucci. Let me try this again. The Equality Act is supposed to amend the Civil Rights Act to protect LGBTQ plus people from being discriminated against on the basis of sexual orientation and gender identity. It protects people from being discriminated against with things like housing, the jury system, education, hospitals, credit, federal funding. Basically, it just stops people from discriminating against people for being who they are, which is great. I know that there is a petition that you can sign, which if you're interested, you can find. I don't know, you might be able to just Google search it, but I know for a fact that you can find it in Taylor Swift's Instagram bio. Maybe I'll even put a link to it in the video description. Yeah, so she's been supporting that, and she has it. I think she mentions it at the end of the music video for You Need to Calm Down. I talk really fast. I'm getting James Charles a run for his money. So for whatever reason, people are like avidly offended, like next level offended. Like they don't want her to support them. And I don't really understand why. The human race confuses me so much. Beggars cannot be choosers. When somebody like a big, huge celebrity comes out and supports our community, we should be happy. We should be embracing them as an ally, but like people are mad. And I realize that I've said that like 16 million times. Why though? all I can do is sit here and say why, because I don't understand. Like, So while I'm on the topic of pride, something else that I want to address, straight pride. Y'all are completely missing the point of Pride Month and gay pride and the whole shebang. It was only 50 years ago that we as gay people, LGBTQ people, didn't have equal rights and didn't have anything. We could be arrested for being gay. That's not an exaggeration. The Stonewall riots were literally 50 years ago this year. That's not a long time ago. If you don't know what the Stonewall riots were, Google search it, educate yourself, learn something important, and become a better person for it. Understand the history and the origin of Pride and why we have Pride Month and why it's important and why a specific designated straight pride is unnecessary. Straight pride is every day of the year. Every month of the year. Y'all have whatever you want. We still have things happening, like, I believe it was last month, it could have been in May, but you had that lesbian couple that was attacked because a bunch of straight men wanted them to kiss for their enjoyment. Not just harassed, but physically, violently attacked. You have trans women, specifically trans women of color, who are murdered all the time. This is why we have Pride Month. To show the world we're proud of who we are. We're not done fighting and the fight is not over. We have Pride Month to show people we're here, we're queer, we're not going anywhere. So y'all can be pressed and y'all can be angry and y'all can fight for your right to have straight pride, because at the end of the month, yeah. At the end of the day, it's your right to do whatever you want. But you are completely missing the point of pride itself if you think that there needs to be a straight pride parade. Straight people don't have the same rights. What are you talking about? Straight people have all the rights. It was only a couple of years ago that gay people got the right to marry across the country. So and as long as Becky Sue is able to hold Mark's hand walking down the street and them not get straight bashed, straight pride will never be necessary. Y'all are nuts. Sorry that this video was a little more serious. If there's anything else that I should ramble on about, let me know. I love to talk. I love to complain also. Whining and moaning and complaining like the people are doing about the Little Mermaid. That's my shit, but not about that because that's racist. Just complaining in general makes me me. All I can say at the end of the day, y'all seriously do need to
get a grip.
For real. Focus on the positives in your life. If you don't like something, don't focus your energy on it.
Here I am talking about a video about stuff I don't like.
At the end of the day, it's all good. Everything's gonna be okay. The world is not ending by the Little Mermaid being black. The world is not ending by Taylor Swift supporting the Equality Act, trying to support the LGBT community. Trying is the word. Because y'all be trying it. The world is not going to end by not having straight pride parades. Just be a better person. Focus your energy on things that you actually like. I'll focus mine on cute ass boy, who I talked about before. I don't know what else to say, so I'm just gonna end it here. Ring the bell, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. It's dildoqueen_. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. Have a great day. I hope this video finds you well. I hope you're having a great week, a great month, a great life, because at the end of the day, mine's getting better. And that is all that matters.